Okay, sorry, we got sidetracked. Is it recording? The red is blinking, right? Yeah, good man.
I did not know it was recording all this time.
Yeah, it was recording. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do that. See, after doing it for some time, I realized that if you just jump to the talking part, it kind of cuts out that
Oh,
negative, not negative, but like a nervous vibe.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like you just
Yeah, true.
thinking about the camera and then like, oh my God, and then like
Yeah.
you're thinking about what people would think, and then you're like, do I look good? Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole
Mostly
thing.
that.
It's a
But
whole
it's
thing.
fine.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, please tell us your name and what you do.
My name is Ziaan, Ziaan Malo.
How do you spell that?
Ziaan.
Siang.
Yes, Ziaan Malo.
Siang Malo.
Yes.
Nice name, unique name.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I get that.
Shout out to the parents.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm an architectural graduate with Saladi 85.
Right.
Yes.
How long have you been with Saladi?
November was officially my 2 years with Saladi.
Nice. And do you find it like, do you like doing what you do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I actually, it's not working if you love doing what
Yeah,
you do, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I find architecture is, I have a lot of passion for it, so yeah, I enjoy my job.
Nice. How did you get into architecture? Like, was it something you wanted to do when you were little? Who inspired the idea?
Yeah, so architecture, it was always something I wanted to do, but it wasn't how do I put this? So, right, when I was small, when I was little, I always had like sketches of floor plans. I
Yeah.
had a little scrapbook where I kept everything. I think I was in grade 5 or 4 or something, yeah, so I completely forgot about that.
Nice.
It was a while back, so after high school,
Keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, cheers, man.
After high school, when we were putting out what we wanted to take, I was like, okay, architecture. Why not? Because I have a passion for it. So yeah, then I got into architecture.
So after high school, straight
Yeah,
uni?
Unitech. Yep.
Unitech. How many years did you there?
3 years.
3 years.
I'm part of the Pioneer Architecture students.
Oh, nice.
The 3-year program.
Nice.
Get a lot of shade from the 5-year program because they had to do 5
Right.
years. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah. I remember that. A friend of mine going through the 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eugene, his name. My God. He's going to be pissed.
Yep.
Okay, so is there a project that you personally like you poured your heart and soul into that you're proud of?
I think all the projects that I've been working on ever since I started working here, I think I've poured my heart into it all. So yeah, I'm proud of the outcome of all the projects that
Yeah.
I've worked on. Yeah.
Is there any in the Palm Skyline that people can notice? Can you name one or two for us?
I think, well, not right now, but I think one of the projects that I worked on was the KPHL fit out. So yeah, I think it turned out okay.
Yeah, I saw that. It was really good.
Yeah.
Okay is an understatement. It was
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. I think I have some photos. I'll put it up. You can see it.
So yeah, that was that, and then I was also part of the project management team for the latest CIG fit out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something, and one of my colleagues did the design for it. So yeah, that was quite a modern look. So yeah, I think we have some pictures we can send.
Yes,
over to
please.
you.
Yes,
Just
please.
had an opening last week or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Is there any future projects? Like, is there like a big one that you want to do sometime in the future? Or?
Oh, yeah, I think maybe I'd like to work on some multi-story projects, but I'm just okay with where I am right now, just going with the flow and learning as much as I can on whatever project that I'm working on right now. Yeah.
Great. Any future goals besides your career?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm quite, just too much into my job at the
Right,
moment.
right,
But
yeah.
yeah, but I think there's some goals that I'd like to achieve, but I'm not too sure of at the moment. Yeah.
Hobbies?
Oh, hobbies.
No.
Well, how would you define hobbies?
Hobbies is something you do outside of your job.
Oh,
So if you're drawing, that's not a hobby.
right. So when you work from 8 to 5, and then when you get home, you're just
Yeah, yeah,
there. So
I get you.
yeah, so I don't think.
Who has time for
Yeah,
hobbies?
who has time for hobbies?
What is hobbies? Screw hobbies.
I think some of my colleagues would say otherwise because out of they work 8 to 5 just like me, but then they still have time for hobbies. But
Yeah, I don't know those kind of people. They're really good people.
yeah,
Bless them.
my boss is one of them.
They're talented, honestly.
Yeah, true.
So it's like once you get hooked up, for me, in my career, it's just everything else aside for a minute.
Yeah,
Let me just focus on this one.
right.
Because then you try to juggle two things. Yeah, I get it. That's completely. What's one thing that you think should be talked about more that isn't? Just in general.
In general, something that should be talked about more that isn't.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to say gender equality because that's a cliche.
Well,
But
gender equality in itself is a big topic.
it is.
I think it's too complex for a lot of people to understand
Yep.
and break down, because there's a lot of things to consider
That's right.
when you're talking about it, and people go to school for that stuff, right?
Yeah, true.
And they break down, like there's scholars for it, but at the basic level, what people understand, they argue on,
Yep.
and they can't even agree on anything.
Right.
So that's just my opinion on the matter. And I don't think there will be common ground anytime soon,
That's right.
because we just hate each other.
Yeah. I mean, you could say that.
But it's healthy. It's like a love and hate relationship. Type
It
of thing,
is.
right?
Yeah.
There's some people who say one thing and do the other, and there's some people who say something and not do it. So it's like, for me, it's all superficial. I think the root causes are too far complex.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just my opinion. But what were you going to say?
I think that we don't pay a lot of attention to um, the older people. I feel like there's just something that we don't talk about too much, especially those that have left the village and they're in the city. That I just don't think our government's paying enough attention to them. Because for someone who's reached an age of 70 or 60 to 70, and for them to be sweeping the side of the road just to make a living, I mean, that's sort of insane if you think about it. So I
True.
feel like that's something that we need to talk about more. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the labor, I think there's a workforce committee or something,
Yeah.
need to enforce those retirement ages.
Yeah. Right. Retirement.
Yeah, do it properly, and just don't give old people like jobs,
Yeah.
But hang on one second. This thing just died on us, I think. I think so. Yeah. We'll continue. You're on. I was gonna. Sorry to walk in front of you.
No worries.
Yeah, well, like there's kid. There's a grown ass man. He's not a kid. He's a grown ass man. He's still relying on his 60-year-old grandfather to work and give him money.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's that for you. Anyway, I don't want to go into the details of
Yeah.
that. It gets frustrating, but young people need to get on their asses, start working, doing the hard jobs,
Exactly.
and start making ends meet for yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll just be a burden.
Yeah, definitely.
Any other future projects, plans that you're keen for?
Um, right now, like I mentioned, I'm okay, like just going with the flow.
Yeah.
So I think there's a few in the pipeline that I'm keen for, just waiting on, yeah, the green light to start work.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, thank you for your time.
All right,
This
thanks,
is us.
Loville.
Appreciate you.